Hello, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. Tonight, we give you a piece of breaking news. Meghan's ambition to sabotage the monarchy and make money begins. Today, it was revealed the speaking opportunities appeared to be coming in thick and fast for Meghan Markle, as it was announced today that she will appear as a special guest at a summit for the Girl Up campaign next week. The campaign organization revealed that the royal will appear at its virtual 2020 Global Leadership Summit, alongside other big-ticket names including Michelle Obama and Priyanka Chopra. Michelle Obama is a decent choice, but Meghan Markle and Priyanka Chopra? What is inspirational about them? Both of their backgrounds are shady and their success has been made by using men. Both are superficial and vain. What can girls learn from them? How to get rich guys and find a good plastic surgeon? Not the type of role models for our daughters. Plus, with this ambition, Meghan will go on stage to talk about inequality, poverty, and then pocket several $100,000 and go back to their mansions to count it. What utter hypocrites, and sadly, there are more and more of these types around than ever before. Who really has nothing to offer or say, they just take. Meanwhile, GDA speakers, whose clients include Nicole Kidman and Diane Keaton, told TMZ that the Duke and Duchess will likely attract much higher fees than regular celebrities, even without their HRH titles. The majority of big-name celebrities earn between $200,000 and $300,000 for a speaking engagement. However, the agency estimates that Harry and Meghan could each earn close to double that amount thanks to their impressive global standing. The Girl Up campaign announced in a post shared on its social media platforms, the 38-year-old royal is a keynote speaker at the online event, which is taking place from July 13th to the 15th. It is the latest in a series of public steps taken by Prince Harry and Meghan as they shift the focus of their royal work towards earning money and sabotage the royal family. There really is no justice that someone of her caliber and background and lack of moral fiber is able to preach to impressionable young people on how to sleep and slither your way to the top. How wrong. Seriously, morally, it stinks. Are you not going to publish this neither? She is a rotten ambassador for the UK, its people, the British royal family, and above all, deeply unliked. If she were a decent person, she would not include HRH title in any promos and ads for whatever job she is doing. But it was in the elephant video, and now this. She just keeps proving over and over what a narcissist she is. However, experts have previously revealed that both Meghan and Prince Harry could stand to earn millions from public speaking engagement in the future, with one agency estimating that the couple could rake up to $500,000 each from a single appearance. Besides that, what an absolute joke. Margot has achieved nothing in her career. She got a Disney voiceover part because her husband, who was also a nobody when measured on merit, leveraged it. How could she even be in the lineup? What does it say when the message to the audience is, I did nothing but marry some guy? It's like they want to encourage selling your body to someone to climb the ladder. You seriously couldn't make this story up. She has achieved nothing with her life apart from coming close to wrecking the relationship of two brothers, his grandmother, his father, his loss of respect from the people of his country that gave him everything he had, and now he's reduced to begging for his charity when he and his wife have dragged the country of his birth through the gutter in court. They will dump him. And what motivation will she be to girl power or whatever they are calling it in 20 years too late? I can't wait to hear it. Maybe it's going to be on how not to ruin your life like me. In February, a PR expert told DailyMail.com that the couple may have earned up to $1 million between them to speak at a star-studded JP Morgan summit in Miami, insisting that the couple will be the highest paid speakers that exist on the corporate market. I would not be shocked if they earn in excess of $1 million. Ron Torshin, CEO of New York-based firm 5W Public Relations, said of their JP Morgan engagement, over the year, their earning power could be unlimited. Meanwhile, a viewer so angry and said on Daily Mail, why? What were the criteria for choosing her as a keynote speaker? Perhaps her ability to fake an orgasm for a cable TV show? Or her skill in caring in her relationship with family and friends? This is just embarrassing and shameful. Anyone sharing that stage is promoting her narrative of herself as a wise and wonderful humanitarian and feminist. She can't even be kind to her ill elderly father and has been riding on the coattails of white men all her life. From her father onwards, shame on whoever thought this was a good idea. This fan continues, I would advise any young girl looking for a role model and an inspiration to keep looking if they think Meghan is that. You have to look at how she behaves, not what she says. Actions speak louder than words, and her actions have shown who and what she is. The talking is just woke virtue signaling and is just nonsense. Imagine a world where every girl feels the best way to behave is the way Meghan has. I feel for all the future dads that will be abandoned. Sadly, these are the only people she can influence. Young females who look up to her and listen and take in the verbal diatribe without seeing through the act and ego as they are taken in by the glamorous side of it all, and choosing to influence them from that standpoint is quite appalling. She really has no damn business cashing in on that title. This pair should have royal titles removed, not only because they do not work on behalf of the royal family, but they are in fact guilty of criticizing the institution of the monarchy by implication. Meanwhile, back to Harry's stories. There's no denying we Brits feel a mother's love for Prince Harry. It's why over the years we've indulged his excesses and grown so disproportionately proud of his achievements. We know he's not the brightest, but we've watched him emerge from a childhood defined by tragedy, and we feel protective of him. It's also the reason we find the internet videos in which we now keeps appearing like a captured dignitary forced to spout woke propaganda so horrifying. To us, they're proof positive we've been usurped. Harry has married an American woman who seems to have turned him into a sort of West Coast liberal zombie. Yesterday, in a joint video statement with his wife Meghan, he apologized for the British Commonwealth itself, the sizable vestige of empire for which his dear old granny, the Queen, is meant to be the living embodiment. Looking shiftily at the camera, he said, "There's no way to move forward unless we acknowledge the past and try to right those wrongs." Last week, he was at it again, repeating verbatim the strange mea culpa his wife had previously issued for not having got the world to the place where you deserve it to be, as if we, the lumpen proletariat, expect the British royal family to heal humanity. We need to talk about Harry. He seems to have lost his once characteristic self-confidence. Where previously he was reliably lively, now he appears brainwashed to speak exclusively in platitudes about coming together. What happened to the fun-loving rogue? And more specifically, who is responsible for his comprehensive reprogramming? It seems laughable now that when she was living in England, Meghan Margot largely adhered to the royal protocol that dictated she rarely spoke publicly. Yes, we heard rumors she was wildly unpopular with courtiers, but we never heard much from her directly. Now she is on home soil. Hasn't that changed? Rather than deferring to him during public appearances, she seems not only to script the words her husband says, but she finishes his sentence when she thinks she is rambling. The Hollywood love gaze she bestows upon him, too, for the duration of these short films can seem somewhat belied by the speed at which she is prepared to cut him off, and by the submission to her his body language implies. I wonder, what does Meghan really want? Do we take her at her word and believe she seeks merely global peace and harmony following resolution of all global injustice, both current and historic? Or do we consider she is a highly ambitious woman and harbors the secret goals of high office? A high tide raises all ships, she said yesterday. Does she think it's a tide that could be surfed all the way to the White House? The fact that at her side is a converted, tamed, and now penitent member of the least woke and most quintessentially white privileged family on the planet is certainly a testament to the forcefulness of her character. And what next for Harry? He is now living in LA, separated from his family, his friends, and his country. Additionally, he has lost his jobs as a royal as an official representative of his beloved British Army. His world has been turned upside down. Perhaps he feels his suffering is just part of his long journey of atonement. Or is the real Harry screaming to get out? All mothers of boys secretly fear the arrival of the girl who will turn their son against them, first by capturing his heart, then by filling his head with poison. For better or worse, Harry has made his choices in his motherland. We are powerless to do anything other than wince. And you, what do you think about Harry and Meghan? Leave a comment for me below in the comment section and we'll discuss them. Please like and share my video if you loved it. Also, subscribe to the Sussex Daily News version 2 to get more news about Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and the royal family members. Now, thank you for watching, goodbye, and see you in the next videos. Bye.